Guten Morgen. Hello everybody. It's a privilege for me to be here because, as you know, we are passionate about electric vehicles at Renault, and we understand that the Zoe Club, you are passionate about Zoe, so we do share the same passion. And it's fair to say that it all started about 8 years ago, where we had the vision that electric mobility will become progressively more and more mainstream. At that moment, there was a lot of skeptics. And you were, together with us, the first to start thinking that, yeah, we need to change something. As you know, CO2 emission come from 15% surface transportation. And we are providing mobility, road surface transportation, so we are part of this chain of generating CO2, and we have to come with a solution. Electric vehicle is a solution. We know it now for sure. It's a long-term solution for CO2. It's a short-term solution for particulate emission. So it's good for a lot of things. But we know at that time the technology was just at the beginning. The driving range was small, charging spots were not so many, and the price not so affordable, unfortunately. And we worked very hard to introduce the Zoe, and now the second generation Zoe, the new Zoe, because with the new Zoe, 400 km medicine, 400 km real usage, we are crossing the line to have more and more users to come in. Not only the passionate people, but more rational buyers. And sales are up 74% in Austria since the beginning of the year. This is because we have a good product with the new Zoe, but because, Thomas, I'm sure with all of you, positive word of mouth. I'm sure you are speaking to a lot of friends or relatives and say, look, my Zoe, it's a nice car. No noise, no vibration, no emission. Driving pleasure is great. And I thank you so much for this positive word of mouth, which is helping more and more people coming to our showroom to purchase our products. And now, I hear already, because you're enthusiasts and passionate people, your request is that we want more products. Still 400 is not enough, we want more. We want more charging capability. And you're right, because you are thinking about what's coming next. And I can only tell you, we are working on it. Be passionate. We are only maybe 5-year-old company on electric mobility. So please bear with us. We are already working very hard to introduce, as you know, the new Zoe, the new Kangoo, the ID now, and there is more to come. But as well, leading the European market with Zoe, we are number one EV brand in Europe for almost 3 years in a row. The Formula E you can see behind got the worldwide crown championship 3 years in a row, and this is the new color for the 4th season. And obviously we want to compete very hard on the 4th season. But today, Renault Austria wanted to make a very special event here. We wanted to say, you know, electric mobility and electric car are not just for, it's good for the planet, it's good because there is a values, but as well, it's about passion. Your car is an object of passion. And we wanted to show with the Zoe Sport concept I presented in Geneva Motor Show that it's not because you go EV. Yeah, you are going to lose the emotional aspect of auto, you are going to lose the passionate age of the car. So this is all about the story about this e-sport concept. What comes next? If you looked at the press coverage Frankfurt Motor Show about 10 days ago, everybody comes down to EVs. Everybody. There was a communication war on how much more EV I'm putting in the future, which is good. Which is good because more people coming to EVs is healthy from a business purpose. People are telling me, are you afraid of competition? No, we are not afraid of competition. We are living in a world where automotive products are in competition. But what I know is more competitors, more investment. More investment more investment from suppliers, more volume from EVs, more scale effects, more technology breakthrough to improve further the chemistry of batteries. We're already thinking about post-lithium, less cobalt, less manganese, more density, more energy, more capacity. So it's very important. And this is very healthy in order to develop further. I will stop here because I can speak for another 2 hours and I don't want to get bored. Once again, I would like to thank you. Now, I would like to thank you again so much for your dedication, your motivation, together with Renault Austrian team. And obviously, I'd like to open the way for a question because it has to be interactive. Because you are our privileged customer, privileged group, and it's very important to get first from your comment on the questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Braucht jemand noch eine sprachliche Unterstützung vom Inhalt her? Ich habe den Alex gebeten, gut aufzupassen. Okay. Thank you very much for this. We give you some questions. I think the answers have been given. Oh, my English not the yellow from the Zoe from Austria. You have to hear my French. The Zoe of Austria is made for, first of all, made for yearly events we have. And our verein is growing every month. So we have now 277, I think, people in this team, and most of the cars are Zoe. That's that says it's the most usable car in this area now. We also hope it will be in the next years. That's what I write to you. In our meeting, so we have started with many plus points to other competitors, and we hope they don't lose this one, and that's why we have this we written this questions, and we only can invite is a little bit great word, Renault to use us as to give feedback from the drivers. Eigentlich jetzt yeah, that's the only thing we can do. Ich glaube, das andere ist alles ziemlich beantwortet worden. Wenn noch Fragen sind, ich möchte jetzt nicht alles selber fragen, bitte nutzt das aus und fragt es direkt. Alex, du hilfst mir oder mit Englisch?
Exactly what you said. Because you know, because you're passionate, it's important to give us your first-hand contact, direct contact. Don't stick to the written list of questions. I mean, I'm here very close to you. It has to be, you know, we trust each other, we know each other. So please do not hesitate to have any question. I may not be able to give you the answer on all the questions for confidentiality reasons. But at least I want to hear your question. It was very important for us as input.
There's one question which obviously is very obvious looking at the next thing. So one of the things that we hear about and that we'd love to know more about if we can is there will be a converged platform between Nissan, possibly Mitsubishi and Renault, and maybe you can tell us a little bit about it and maybe even about the timeline.
Very good. Indeed. As I told you, we are working very hard for the last 8 years and we are already preparing the future. And what we demonstrate with Zoe is when you have a dedicated EV platform, you can have a very flat layout for the battery pack, you can have a slim one, and then you can improve significantly the interior roominess. Because on the EV, the e-motor is much smaller than IC engine. HVAC, which is the heating system, cannot no longer be inside the cabin, but can be put here. And then you open completely the layout of the car on the dashboard, which will more roominess, which is very important. You will be able to start to prepare for autonomous drive. When autonomous drive, you don't want to be anymore like this, but you want to be relaxing a lot. But this has to be prepared because you need this very flat floor layout. So it's a dedicated platform that we are developing. It's a huge investment. And we have decided to do it from an alliance perspective, Renault, Nissan, and Mitsubishi. We are going to have several products built on this new platform. Time frame is after 2020, so but it's coming. For us in the automotive industry, 2020 is tomorrow morning 8 o'clock. You know, it's a little bit time to develop the car. But what I mean is, there is a lot of actual benefits for the customer to have this new platform developed. On top of that, in order to make sure we can address the autonomous drive technology, we need to develop a specific electronic architecture with all the radars, all the cameras, and so on. So this is why it's a huge investment we are doing for the future. This is one direction. It's not the only one direction. But there's a new platform is going to be shared between Renault, Nissan, and Mitsubishi because it's a huge investment. And if we share, it's very important because we can have scale effect and be more competitive on a pricing standpoint. Because at the end of the day, we want to be reasonable in terms of price, in terms of total cost of ownership, as soon as we can versus IC product.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you tell us something about the charging standards for the future? You know about now, so we have some AC43 or AC22 or the new models. Is there other already plans for the next models?
So we still think going for AC charging capability up to 22 kilowatts makes sense. But because we are going to have bigger and bigger batteries, we need to have a capability to charge much more than 22 or 43 kilowatts as of today. And as we said, we are working for the next generation product to go up to 150 kilowatt charging capability. So it's going to take time because this has to be the new product to introduce. But what we say is the objective we are set to ourselves is at least 230 kilometers to be recharged in 15 minutes before 2022. This is the objective. Today, the way is 120 kilometers in 30 minutes. It means that in the future we are going to be able to charge twice as much with half of the time. So this is the objective. And we are working on it and preparing the product for that.
And, can you already tell us which charging port will be in the future? Will it be CCS or will it be Jardine?
You know, for the European standard, we go for Combo, that's for sure. That is for Renault standard. I will not speak for other brands. Even the sister of the Alliance, I can mention and speak for them. But for Renault, it's going to be clearly European standard Combo or because we are
so today you have to wait 5 to 6 months now to get one. Are you prepared for more capacity to double it in a year, or how are your plans here?
Yes, thank you for the question. It's a very good question. We clearly the market is moving everywhere. As I said, the European market is growing. The way is particularly well received. And we have a couple of components where are in short supply, and especially the engine, the e-motor made in Cleo is in short supply. So we're investing, as you speak, this week, there is a new winding machine to make the rotors of the starters come in place. So we are progressively increasing the capacity as from next week. So we already anticipated this. Unfortunately, automotive industry is, I took the decision in March with the EVP of manufacturing of Société de Ressources. And you know, you take the decision in March, it only happened in September because it's a very long process. But it's happening now where we are going to have a little bit more production capacity. Good news is, for us, there is more order, so still we are going to have a little bit of lead time to deliver the car in the coming months, but it is pushing me hard for more allocation every time, so we are looking, especially Austria, in a very good positive way, because I guess the job made by the team is splendid, market share more than 30% here, sales of Zoe more than 74%, your contribution is invaluable, so we want to be very positive on that, on trying to set better allocation. We are working on it.
Ja, klarerweise, wir haben viel Fahrzeuge bestellt für die kommenden Monate und wir planen noch eine große Entwicklung für nächstes Jahr. Für Zoe Q90, R90, für die volles Ballett. Also wir haben schon uns angemeldet und wir sind ein wichtiger Land für Renault, weil wir haben einen guten Marktanteil und wir verkaufen viele Stück. Deswegen ich hoffe, dass Gilles wird uns liefern.
Gilles stellt gerne für Selfies zur Verfügung, wenn ihr das vielleicht auch posten wollt auf eurer Facebook-Seite. Das wäre jetzt auch möglich.
I have a small question. Is it possible to make a software update that you show us the possible range during charging the car? This would be very helpful for us.
We are very pleased to welcome the Minister for Traffic, Transportation and Innovation, Mr. Elrctric.
Very nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'll show you in a photo of you with green letter license plate. So we welcome this very positive initiative.
Je suis désolé, je ne parle pas bien français, mais je ne fais pas anglais.
I'm so sorry not
Maybe
to
it's
be
better
able
to speak English. Yes.
Please, take for you. Nice guy. Only users can tell. That's very important that between car maker.
Don't tell you the time. I came from Bernardo, that's about 60 kilometers, and I have to charge it already. So, yeah. But
if you will have come with the Zoe, we go.
Gut. Vielleicht muss man es irgendwie an der Messenger
ja, sehr geehrte Damen und Herren, ich bin heute sehr zufällig gekommen, bin heute inkognito unterwegs eigentlich. Ich war gestern offiziell hier. Darf Ihnen nur gratulieren, Sie haben eine großartige Entscheidung für sich getroffen, wenn Sie elektrisch unterwegs sind. Im doppelten Sinn, Sie nützen der Umwelt und ich denke, es ist für Sie selber auch ein tolles Erlebnis. Die Beschleunigung ist eine andere, die Ruhe ist herrlich, wir haben die Reichweiten passen auch langsam, also distance slowly moves up, what you can reach. So, und Sie sind Ihrer Zeit voraus. Das können auch nicht alle von sich sagen. Also herzliche Gratulation und ich wünsche Ihnen dann noch viel Spaß und interessante Stunden auf dieser Show hier. Dankeschön. Ja. Ja, schickt's noch was. Alles Gute noch, gell? Danke.
So you come and we make a deal together?
Jeweils noch einzelne Fragen oder eine Umfrage?
Seine war noch nicht.
Offen noch keine
My question is, next generation, is it possible to use the battery for your phone, that the current can flow in both directions, power to grid or something like this?
Exactly. So, very concretely, the first stage we are going to work on, we are going to make an announcement in Stuttgart EVS next week. Already we move decisively into smart charging. So the first element is with an app that we are developing, that you can decide what is the best time for you to recharge on the grid and be rewarded because you are using the grid in a more friendly way. But this is one way. Then the second way is V2G, vehicle to grid, and this will be for the next generation car to be able to give back the current to the grid or through the charging spot directly to your house. That's very clear.
What's the timeline?
There's going to be, yeah, something like that. Beyond 2021, I would say. So we're working on it, definitely.
One more question. When can we buy the battery update in Austria? Please.
So for the battery update, well, first we committed to do so, but we had to check country by country all the possibilities. So Austria is doing a test today to make sure that everything is done. So next week is going to be open for doing it. It's going to be in October to start with. Already one test is done in Austria, one test is done in Switzerland, if I remember well, to check everything is doing well, because it's not an easy operation. We want to make sure that when you enter the process, everything is done properly. So
I placed a pre-order.
Okay.
It's coming soon. Coming
Well, thank you very much, everybody, for coming. Please enjoy, because I guess it's a beautiful place. It's my first place here, but it's very nice. And I understood from going the name Spielberg. Spiel means enjoying, so please enjoy a lot.
Thank you very much. Vielen herzlichen Dank. Ich möchte euch noch ganz herzlich einladen. Heute Nachmittag wird Gilles noch einen Vortrag halten für das Alpine Kongresszentrum. Das ist gleich gegenüber, also man muss wieder durch, im dritten Stock um 13.40 Uhr. Seid ihr herzlich eingeladen. Dazwischen viel Spaß und ihr könnt auch den Zoe auf der Rennstrecke testen, aber ihr habt Zeit ewig Pause, ne? Ja. Dankeschön. Danke fürs Kommen.
Thank you very much. We will send you next year in April we will visit the probably we will try to do. Thank you very much.